Welcome to the Egyptian campaign for Et Impera 1.2.6. In the last part, we spent the time consolidating our new conquests up here and also moving our armies up in preparation for attacking the Seleucids and pushing down this way. But I've had a little bit of a rethink, and that was partly triggered by a comment by Mimicat11, who suggested that maybe I should go to war with Pergamon. And in some ways that makes sense, because Pergamon up here is relatively weak, and at the same time it would shorten my frontier across here. Because my main concern is if I push all the way down to Charax here, I'll have a very long frontier with the Armenians. Because the problem is, if I push all the way down to Charax here, I will have a very long frontier with the Armenians, and that could spell trouble, because they could punch through even against Antiochia here, where with very little resistance from my army. So my instinct is that maybe I need to take down Armenia. They don't really like us, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Armenia. So actually, let's talk a bit of strategy. So if I on this map, the situation looks a bit more apparent. See, if I push down to here, it would give me a tongue of empire stuck down this way with this very long frontier here with Armenia. It means Armenia could push through any time whatsoever onto my settlements here, which means I'd have to station armies along here, which would then tie up any other expansion. Now, Mimicat suggested taking out Pergamon, but I think what I would like to do is see if I could steal one more settlement from them, possibly this one here, before we do that, because they are in a non-aggression pact with us. But my real target is Armenia, because if I could get down to here, I can station armies here, get the spies out here, and then what we could do is push through and do to Armenia what they could do to us. So I think Armenia may be my first target over Pergamon, but we'll still keep trying to get some settlements from them. I would certainly like this. I could get this settlement, then that means that I could then punch through and take out these two here. Anyway, that's the strategy. Actually, talking of settlements, let's have a look. Let's see, can we send out another my wife or a wife? She's got one more to go. I think we're gonna have another crack at Pergamon and see where are they? The Pergamon's starting to dislike us a little bit. So that is a potential issue. We're going to have one more go. If she dies, she dies. That's all I can do about it. I don't think. Now, during the end turn, what actually happened is that I retreated this army away because I realised that it really needs to move back, because I'm running out of supplies here. And I've already got two armies here, and I've got a third army over here that can move in. And what happened was the Seleucids pushed against this army with these two armies. We got an army of 17 here and there. So I retreated away. And what I'm thinking is, let's have a look at this army. It's okay, but it's not brilliant. It's got some elephants in it. And what I'm thinking is, if I can go after this army and destroy it, and of course we're going to have to fight it just to see how it goes. And if I can destroy this army, then that will mean that I've got an opportunity to push down against the Seleucids. So of course we're going to fight this battle, because it's going to be quite an interesting battle. Okay, weather conditions nice and dry. Wow, we've got a totally open plain here. This could be useful. Oh, whoops, go away, steam. I think we won't line up exactly. We'll keep the front line relatively short. Put the blisters behind, like that. Do what we normally do is have the cavalry there. The Tarentines, I think we'll try and hide the Tarentines. And what we'll have is the put the Galatians on this side, and I think we'll have 2 on that side. We'll have a unit back here because they've got a little bit of cav. Again, we'll have the heavy archers on each side. So we'll keep the army pretty compact to begin with. Yeah, and away we go.
These Greeks are not made for war. They may debate the nature of
Where are they?
but the practice of it escapes them. We will show them our soldiers and true heroes.
It says we're hidden. I don't really want to advance just at the moment until I know where they are, because it's their cavalry that could be the problem. There they are. It looks like they might be retreating, actually. Okay. That poses a little bit of a risk. I don't know. I'd like to destroy these.
Swords! Warriors, move out! Heavy archers!
There's some heavy archers on flaming shot. Okay, you're wasting your time on those.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Okay, the cab's coming round that side.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, we've got these guys on this side. Hey, stand.
We'll kill them all. Cavalry, strategos. Ready. Order. By your command. Advance. Swords. Charge. Missile infantry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, that elephant unit has done us a fair amount of damage.
Orders. Heavy archers. Heavy archers. Ptolemaic cavalry.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Tarrant.
General is under attack.
Yep. Tarantines. Ah.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, we got these guys. The archers. Okay, we've got these on this side.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Don't you pull away.
This is a shameful display.
Right, the elephants are broken through that side. So we're gonna...
Fearless warrior.
But we got these guys here.
Outriders. Riders. General.
Right, we've won this flank. Heavy archers that way.
Ballista. Ptolemaic cavalry. Sword.
Got to push around this side.
Get running. We will darken the skies. As you command. Orders.
Pull away.
We'll kill them all. They will bleed for us.
Right, we've broken their elephant units.
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines, pull away.
The archers.
Okay,
At the ready.
pull away.
Heavy archers. General. Engage. Ready.
You guys flank round.
Tarantine cavalry. Heavy archers. Swords.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay,
Fire on the enemy.
right, these guys are...
We hunger for blood and battle.
Get you round here. Tarantines. Bring you round here. Wow, these guys are not messing about.
Waiting order. Whatever, loyal. Missile cavalry ready. Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines after you.
Forward! Swords! Make them bleed. Ptolemaic cavalry.
Fire you.
Melee warriors. Swords!
Okay.
Heavy archers! At speed!
Heavy archers this way.
Missile infantry ready.
You fire into the backs of those. Oh,
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
you drop, move away.
Awaiting order. Missile! Cavalry!
You give the assist to those. General coming this way.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay,
What are your orders? Captain,
get this unit out of the way.
Heavy archers!
Orders?
Riders at the double! Missile infantry ready! Heavy archers!
Actually,
Set them alive!
but
Tarantine cavalry! Riders
Ready.
at the double! Riders advance!
pull away. Don't let them catch through.
Heavy archers! Tarantine cavalry! Forward! Ready and waiting!
General,
For glory! Heavy archers!
you fire into those.
The battle is turning in our favor.
You fire onto those. You get rid of those. Hey,
At the ready. We understand. Fire on the enemy.
fights push forward.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General in that position.
Missile. Cavalry. Missiles ready. Heavy archers.
You pull away. You're out of ammunition. You're out of ammunition.
General. Engage. Ready.
Push through. We fall onto the backs of those. Wow. Hey, you pull away. These guys are dead. Where's my general?
Ready for orders. Forward.
Orders. Commander.
Tarantines disengage. Right, let's take stock of where we are.
Ready. Galatians, hack them down. Ptolemaic cavalry.
Are you're winded. You.
Missile cavalry ready. Attack.
Right, these guys are.
Tarantine cavalry.
You're active. General.
Galatians.
Right, you're winded.
Warriors eager for General.
Continue. We want these guys dead.
Missile
What we got over there?
command.
You after those? Where's mine?
Tarantine cavalry. Missile cavalry ready.
Yeah.
Yours to command. Hack them down.
Where are you? You're in a good position. Right, I'm just going to speed up. That was pretty brutal. But we should have taken down one of their main armies. And what we can do is swap the armies round so that this army can fall back and replenish. I think that is about it. Quit battle, end battle. We lost 986. This unit isn't much use anyway, so we can replace him. And we've completely wrecked this army. Ransom the captives.
Waiting for more orders. We fight for you, my lord.
And your job is to fall back this way.
God's guide by foot. Our advance has been halted. How can I assist Pharaoh? Advance, my lord. At once.
And what we'll do is we'll bring
My lord.
this army over to support.
Make haste.
This
men.
army is falling back. And where's this one?
Ready for
I'm
battle.
going to get rid of you. Disband. We've got some military traditions. It's only one campaign movement range. And we'll get a bit more campaign movement range. And recruitment options. Probably nothing here. We've got Ptolemaic swordsman. Oh no, we've got a reasonable amount of 12, 16. Yeah, I think we'll take the Ptolemaic swordsman. That would give me a front line of 6. And this is a siege army, so I have a bit. My main concern here is my supplies. Yeah, I mean, it's minus 68. It's not going to be long before we start running out of supplies in this area, which is going to be a cause for concern. Now, over here, I was raising an army,
At your
and I want to send you down to here now.
On the move, my lord.
Nicodia.
Is that all?
We've got 23,000 to spend. I am thinking about raising another navy for this area. I feel that we do need another navy here, especially if we do push against Pergamon, because we're going to need to move a navy up here to defend this frontier. So, yeah, I think down here we're going to raise a navy. We'll certainly want that. Razor. I don't want an agent. Just have a quick check just in case. Let's see. Who are you? You're Ptolemaic. You're Ptolemaic. You're noble families. What are you doing in my... I'm not sure I really want 13,000. I'm kind of half thinking this guy should be there, but maybe we will raise a fleet here. We'll actually give him a pretty good frontline unit. In fact, that one looks like it's got artillery to it. I mean, that's 2,001 for 50. I mean, that's got quite a weak hull. 50 meter with 2 decks. Scorpion terrains. And 2 decks, 220. Melee attack 12, 28. Armor. I don't think there's a lot in this, so recruit you. And of course, we're going to upgrade you. Eventually, we'll move you up there so you can upgrade as well. Because we want one of these. We'll have 3 of those. Okay. And what this navy will do is patrol this area, and of course, when the pirates show up again, we'll have 2 navies to join together. Where's my other navy gone then? Is he around here? Oh, I've lost my navy. Okay. Oh, we got this one down here. My tiny little navy that's patrolling. Give you Empire maintenance. No, that's no good. Authority when leading an army. Anything here that big order. That 8% melee attack was against Rome. Actually, quite like that. Actually, give you that. Oh, we still got. I think we're going to push the Empire maintenance even more here, because I mean the real role of this navy is to allow me to move armies across here without attrition. It's not really meant to be engaged in any fighting. We've got a little bit of money left. Let's just go through any. Palmyra's got problems. Then again, Palmyra always has problems. Bithynia, Pontus, Mesopotamia, Asia, Yathrud. We've kind of turned this round for the moment. I mean, I could. That'd give me a tiny little bit more income. Syria, I think you're okay for the moment. What is this going to give me? It's going to give me -4 food. I don't have the food at the moment. A little bit longer, and this will give me food. Ammonia. That's 3 food. I think we'll take that up just for the extra banditry reduction, and I'll just hang on to the rest of the money. So I'm just going to go for an intern. Technology research penalty again. Thank you, game. Subject gains notoriety. We'll have to take a look at that. Construction report. Right, we've just got a whole raft of farms just come in. Although the one at Hatra probably could do with going up another level. Take a look at this. Who are you? Servant from a house of a rival family has been discussing the secrets of the market. She may have valuable information. Every time I do kidnap or bribe, it never comes out well. I think we're just going to do nothing and show our respect. Now, I've forgotten about this agent here. What I'm going to do is bring this agent back this way. We've got this army here. This army needs to move all the way over to here. So you can refurbish. And this army can move down to here. Actually, this is not a bad army. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring... What I wouldn't mind doing is bringing these two armies in. But maybe with this army as well. I was wondering if we can have a 2-on-2 battle here. If we bring you down to say about here.
We fight for you, my lord.
Actually,
ready for the gods guide my footsteps.
what I'm going to do is put you just here.
Haste, men.
What we're going to see is if we can draw their two armies in, because we got a full stack.
Ready for battle.
So we got two full stack armies here, and if we can do this, then that opens up the door to attack here.
What can I do for Egypt?
I think what we're going to do is... Actually, I've just had a thought. I've got an agent down here doing nothing, haven't I? Which I'd forgotten all about.
At your service.
This is Basilia. Let's have a look at the situation over here. Oh, they're unfriendly. They're unfriendly. Maybe this agent is... I think what we'll do is we'll send this agent out up to, say, send him through here, and then we'll send him up through Rome round that way just to find out what's going on. We've got 16,000 to spend. This army, I think I'd rather have you back to here. We've got a lot of thorax pikemen and all that. I'm a bit short on cav. Really got slingers in this army. What we got here? We got our faction leader down here, haven't we? Who's quite happily.
What can I do for Egypt?
Just put the faction leader in patrol here.
I don't care how tired you are.
New recruit legionaries.
I live to serve Pharaoh.
No. But what we can get is the Ptolemaic Thorax Swordsmen, which are pretty good. Mind you, these are 13-12, but they got armour of 8. These guys have got armour of 35. So these guys have got some pretty good armour. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of you. I think you've had your day. Recruit a couple of these. What I wouldn't mind is another cavalry unit. Got elephants, but these are Syrian war elephants. They're not armoured. I mean, though we could have some fun with the elephants, but I think I'd rather have a reasonable spear. Ptolemaics. We've got Egyptian linen cataphracts here. I mean, they're pretty good. They've got heavy armour. Speed. Okay, let's go with those and just build this army back up again. We've got a really strong front line, and I wouldn't mind some heavy archers in here actually. I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of you, and we'll just bring in a couple of heavy archers as well. Actually, we'll drop you so we get the heavy archers, then we'll recruit the cav later on. So that's that. Let's have a look through. What's the squalor here? Squalor is good. So give us a tiny bit more food, but a bit worried about that public order. Yeah, really good. Yeah, good. No, we won't bother with that just at the moment. Let's give me sanitation in this province, and we convert this to something that's a bit better. Growth -6 banditry, -4 public order, upkeep. That could be quite useful. Maybe we'll go with this for the short term. I think we're going to go up with that as well, just to try and get this public order completely under control. And I think I've got enough time for one more end turn, so I'm just going to go for that. Right, we've got an increase in rank, another increase in rank. Value of silence, the servant girl mysteriously disappears. There were rumours that she's been sold as a bed slave for an Eastern dignitary. No one knew it for sure. So at least we didn't get a negative from that. Construction reports. Right, we've now got a workshop inside, which is probably a good position to have an artillery position here. War declared between the Quidri and the sort of. So it looks like the Quidri Confederation are having a go. Well, and it looks like the Seleucids have actually pulled back.
We fight for you,
Okay,
my
yeah.
lord. I live to
Right, we're gonna have to reverse this.
none will escape. Besieging settlement.
And we're gonna continue the
Laying
siege.
to the settlement. At your
Bring you down
command.
here.
On the move, my lord.
You have further orders?
Kill them all!
Yeah, I mean, we've got a really easy siege here. When you get over 90%, it's easier to auto-resolve because you lose more troops to the tower. So what we're going to do is, I think we'll go protective. And that now gives us this capital here. And of course we're going to occupy.
Fight for you, my lord.
And that now gives us this frontier here. And this is actually the Quidri Confederation as well.
We fight for you,
So-
my lord.
Oh, it looks like the Seleucids actually lost a building here. Certainly going to knock that down. I think we will. What is? I mean, the culture is good, so I think we'll put a sanitation building in here as well. Just turn this on and see what. Yeah, so we got plenty of food now. Courtesy of this. What's this giving me? It's 11 food. Well, we're probably going to need to keep an army here for a little while, so I think we can afford to keep that food going for the moment. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll actually do it that way round. Actually, no. Just leave that for the moment. Keep the food high.
I am no
I
one.
think what we're going to do now is see if we can do a bit of
I read
sabotage on these
instruction.
armies.
I have succeeded, my lord.
So we've now got this position here. We need to get rid of this trash, but we can't reach
At your
him just yet.
command.
What we can do is bring... This army is doing okay.
We fight for you,
You're
my
in
lord.
good condition. You certainly want that and that. This is my general. And this is one of my frontline armies, so I certainly would like that. That's increased missile range for units. Now, if this was my siege army, I would go for that, but I think we'll go with trained units there. Is it plus 8% against Romans? No. We want something with a military orientation. Morale for all cavalry units, that could be useful. I want that. Certainly don't want that. Worth authority. That could be useful for one of my navies. Authority and gravitas. Actually, does it +2 authority, more commerce, local province. That could be useful because I think eventually I'm going to rotate this general back into a defensive army. So we've now got this area here, and I think this is going to be the extent of my empire this way, because we do need now to turn our attention towards the Armenia. I'm just going to sneak our...
There is honor in service.
So there's a Seleucid army up here. Are the Seleucids actually at war with the Armenia? No, they're not actually at war with Armenia. They're just at war with everybody else. How's the... It's actually improving. I think if we give it one turn to fix the supply system here, this army here is absolutely no threat whatsoever. The real possible threat is these two armies here, but they will probably mix it up with the Quidri Confederation here. And
Ready for orders.
this army with its legionnaires is the equivalent of a full garrison here. And we've got a rubbish garrison. And technically this army is still within range, so we've got that there. Let me just look round. Where's my other army here?
How can I assist, Pharaoh?
Why are you taking attrition? Don't understand that. It's probably a yeah, summer. Have you got summer? Yep. They're just taking summer attrition.
We fight for you, my lord.
So we've now got two front lines. We've got heavy archers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and kind of we got thorax spearmen there. Can I get another thorax spearman? And then we'd get a front line of 7, 8. And then we got these guys. So we put in a thorax spearman. And we need another cav unit. And I think we bring you in. And then what that just leaves me space for one more unit, which I can't recruit just at the moment. I think I've got time to sneak in one more end turn here. I'm just going to be very interested to see what happens here. We're going to go one more end turn. Oh, we've got this guy. Certainly want not cultural conversion as such. Certainly want the empire maintenance. I think that would be good. 6% chance of a critical success of winning against agents in self-defense. Yeah, I like that. We got our veteran down here. Certainly going to move the campaign movement range and that. Assassinating enemy agents. Wealth from local province. I think that could be quite used. But then he might have to be posted. I think we'll go with that. And I'm just going to go for a then turn. So, hidden agent exposed. Child has died. Attrition report. Yep. Mission issued. Research the following technology management. Well, maybe we'll take a look at that. Unseasonal conditions. War declared main usurpers. It sounds like everyone's having a go at the Seleucids. We got a whole raft of things that need to be checked. Just get back up to over here. Right. My agent's here. Just want to. I find my agent here. What have the Seleucids got over here in the way of armies?
That is all.
They're all small armies.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
My instinct is
At your
to
command.
go in against these guys, but we need to get rid of that trash. These can't barely reach these armies. And that's 19, that's 17.
We fight for you.
You're
my
20. Now my instinct is to go in, because this guy is definitely a knight commander, isn't he? Yep. To think about this, because I don't really have enough time to fight the battles in this video anyway. My instinct is to come in with this army with a knight attack against one of these armies, and then possibly having a dual attack against one of these other armies that would drive it away and drive them out of my territory. And then what I wouldn't mind doing
What
is
can I do for Egypt?
maybe chasing this army away here, although technically this army's a waste of time anyway. So right, I'm just going to build this up, put that in there. So I'm just going to do the construction report just to make sure that I don't lose these. So we've got Nicodemia here. Certainly want that, and we certainly want that, and we're certainly going to have that in there. So that's everything in Nicodemia. Got gymnasium down here, which is improving my public order. My instinct is to take that up another level so that we can really turn around the public order in here. And that is about it. And of course, in case I forget, just
Yes.
build through a couple more of these. It's 120, 105. I think we're
Our Lord.
a couple of those in, just keep building that navy up. And so I think this is where I'm going to leave it. In the next part, we will most likely push against one of these Seleucid armies just to break their strength and effectively allow Charax to be left open for attack. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.